Okay. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Reba M. If you know me and if you don't, it's Reba Teacher to you. As you can see by the background, I'm in my classroom. Anyway, um, what do I want to say? Oh, before we start, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and tell your friends to tell their friends. And yeah, this is a sit-down video, as you can see by the title. And I don't do these a lot, but I felt like sometimes you just need to let people in that aspect. Yeah, but before you go on, please tell me what you think about the quality of this video because I'm cooking something and I want to see. I want to see. But anyway, before we um, I waste any further time, I can't stop looking at myself. Sorry. Please tell me, why are we still wearing polo necks? And I have a puffer jacket in the office in the staff room, and I've layered up. This weather. But anyway, we're not talking about that. Today, I'm here to tell you guys about the pros and cons of being an EPIK teacher. From my perspective, someone's pros may not necessarily be mine, and vice versa in terms of the cons. So I have 7 pros and 5 cons, actually. Okay. So I'm going to try and keep this video as short as possible. What else did I want to say? Okay, let's get started. So my first pro, you get orientation and constant training. As you've seen in my orientation vlog, and I've been to one in-person training after orientation, and I've had like 2 online trainings, and it's only this is my 11th month. So the fact that you get ongoing training is a plus for me because I was not a teacher. I'm not a teacher by profession, um, but I have taught before, but be only online. So I really appreciate the constant training. Um, anyway, let me not ramble. Number 2, um, you get 22 teaching hours in a week. Where have you, like, obviously it's 40 working hours, but 22 teaching hours in a week. If it's more than that, you get paid overtime for anything more than 22 teaching hours. Oh, yeah, that's all I can say. Yeah. Number 3, um, the working hours make sense. I know people who work from 11 a.m. I mean, who are not in with EPIK um, in public schools. But I feel like working from 8:30 to 4:30 makes so much sense because I don't have to wake up too early. Um, I'm out by like yeah, so I get to do a lot after work as well. So just generally, it makes sense for me. Yeah. Number 4, I know someone is gonna come for me, or people are gonna come for me for this one, but for me, honestly, it's a pro. Like you cannot convince me otherwise because anyway, desk warming. I know, I know, but desk warming for me it means prep time. It means I can catch up on personal things. I can um, study if I'm studying, like literally just being able and rest, like being able to rest. Like yes, it may not be the best in a sense from the perspective of like during vacation, but I don't think it's such a big deal. I really like this woman. Like I like resting. So yeah. Um, Number 5, there's a lot of leave days, right? You got various kinds of leave. I've never really seen a private academy or slash hagwons leave days, but from what I've heard, um, they get way less than we do as public school teachers. So um, we've got 26 vacation days on top of what do you call this? The public holidays, right? Whereas hagwons get 11 days in the first year and it keeps going up or something like that. I'm not quite sure. Um, but 26 vacation days is a lot. Like even in my previous job, I had 15. Yeah, I had 15 and I moved to 26. That's a lot. But yeah, and then In terms of other leaves, you got various kinds of leaves. You got if you get married, you can get leave of bereavement. What else? Maternity or paternity. Yes, there is. My contract states that you are able to take that. Which, but anyway, we're not talking about that. And 11 sick days. I know Hagwas get 3 sick days, and we've got like 11. Like, yeah. So anyway, number 6, the job security. To an extent, in as much as it's a 1 year contract, renewable. You know, the fact that you know you're secure for a year, there's no day where you'll be like, someone will be like, hey, we can't afford you anymore, we're gonna let you go. Well, it can happen with public schools, it's currently happening, but like they let you know way in advance, which means you get time to prep instead of being told like, I don't know, a week before, or hey, this is our last month with you, and then you don't have a plan. So that kind of job security in a foreign country really goes a long way. And a healthy working environment. Number 7, like, yeah, one day I'll tell you a story about the work environment I was in because, yo, I'm really grateful for the healthy working environment with EPIK. It's not always guaranteed. Obviously, schools are different, but 99% of the schools, well, I don't know, I could be wrong, but most of the people I've communicated with, yes, you do have your ups and downs, it's normal, but the working environment is as healthy as it can be. Yeah. Anyway, so now I feel like I'm speaking fast, but I am because I've got like class at 22:12. Um, and right now it's like 11:15. Um, I only have 2 classes today, so my first class only starts at 11. See, healthy working environment. Anyway, um, so in terms of the cons of being an EPIK teacher, um, number one is the application process as a whole. It's really daunting. It is really really daunting, but yeah, yeah. Um, Placement number 2. Placement is not guaranteed. You can say you want to go to Seoul, and yes, you can go to Seoul, but where in Seoul is not guaranteed. You could be at the outskirts of Seoul, and if you choose like, I don't know, it could be in a village, you know. So you never really know where you're going to go. And that could really affect you in a sense if like you're not a city girl, or if like you're a city girl and they take you to the village, now your mental health is affected in that regard, you know. But yeah, multiple schools. This can be good. I mean, I'm happy with my placement in terms of schools. I've got 2 schools, my main school and my travel school. So, but I know people who have had 5 schools, which means you're going to a different school every single day. The amount of work you'd be doing, because I teach 2 different textbooks. My travel school uses a different textbook, my main school uses a different textbook. Now imagine I had to teach 5 different schools. I know there are 4 kinds of textbooks. Imagine the prep that you need to do. You'll be exhausted. But yeah, but apart from that, yeah. Anyway, number 4, in as much as we have so many leave days, you can't necessarily take leave whenever you want. It's advisable that you take leave during vacation when schools are closed, which makes sense. I mean, you're here to teach, you know, they need you. Um, yeah, I think, although it doesn't really matter to me, but there will be instances where maybe if I say there's something happening at home and I want to go home, I mean, I can't take leave whenever. If it's like someone's waiting, you know, for example, I can't really go because, you know, yeah. I mean, number 5 is the salary and the increase. So there's a salary scale which is fixed, and the yearly increase is also fixed, which means you cannot really negotiate. There's no room for negotiation. Whereas with hard ones, you can negotiate. But I would rather take a fixed salary and a fixed increase over my mental health. I don't know, and over and being able to have like what do you call this? A lot of vacation days, because I take rest seriously, because hey, burnout when out, we'll show you flames. So, in as much as we don't really have room for negotiation, um, I mean, we've got more benefits compared to like just negotiating. So yeah, um, those are the pros and cons that I came up with that I feel like, yeah, yeah, I don't know what to say. But anyway, if you watched this far, thank you for watching. I don't know how long this video is. I can't really see. I hope it's not too long. Um, but yeah, please let me know what you think of the quality, and I will see you in my next video or vlog, depending on what it will be. I haven't been consistent, I know, but I am trying to get back, to my consistency. But thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.